Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to e-frag TV. My name is George Giorgio. Today we're focusing on the TWC 2016 and the NA qualifier, two semifinals. The first semifinal match will be between USA and Guatemala, and the second one between Canada and Mexico. But have you seen what happened yesterday? Let's do a recap and let's see how everything went in Group A and Group B. We had in Group A, we had USA, Mexico, and let me just, come on, help me out here. Who was the third team? Oh, Dominican Republic, and Group B, Canada, Guatemala, and El Salvador. We've seen pretty easy matches for Canada, USA. Then again, it was an easy match for Mexico too. Yep. We saw some fight in Group B in the last match.
Yeah, Guatemala against El Salvador. El Salvador with a good start of both halves, but then again on the full by rounds, Guatemala just was better. El Salvador could not respond to their A attacks on that Mirage, and Guatemala deservedly got that win. So they are the team that's going to fight USA in our first match. Looking forward to that. To see if the kiddo can deal some more headshots.
Yeah. How are you satisfied, for what we saw from USA and Canada?
Well, they look really strong. We can see here that clutch from Hiko. I mean, they really played like they were on a pug, and they were not really playing that serious at some point. I think they could, if they were serious from the start, both matches would probably end 16-0 in favor of USA. Although we saw that the Dominican Republic took 4 rounds against USA and Mexico took only 1, and we thought that Dominican Republic maybe has an edge in that third matchup against Mexico, but honestly Mexico just was a better team on that cash, winning that 16-4 and moving as a second seed in Group A. I think they really played good, and they showed a good counter-strike against the Dominican Republic, but we'll see if they have enough to win against Canada.
Yeah, when it comes to Group B, again, easy task for Canada, but Guatemala managing to win El Salvador.
Yeah, I mean, a big thing for, as you pointed out, a kiddo, a 13-year-old player, Mario, was it? Yeah, Mario,
yep.
ML. Never mind. I mean, a great thing for him, great experience for him, winning in the World Championships. I mean, in the qualifier, reaching that second round. Unfortunately, he has to go up against a giant today, Team USA. But overall, a good experience for him. And overall, Guatemala played a better game yesterday than El Salvador.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, we saw stomping from both sides, USA and Canada. Can you give any nation a slight edge, or so far?
Yeah, well, you mean if they get to that, if they get to that grand final, USA and Canada, right? That's the question. If they get to the
USA,
grand
yes,
final,
if they meet in the final.
Well, it will be interesting to see what lineups they bring. Today, USA coming with, I would say, you could say a lighter lineup, no heavy hitters like Hiko and Liege, but still a good lineup. So if we get to that grand final, I would really love to see USA and Canada bring their best. And in that matchup, well, I mean, like Rama said, they both played pugs. In their first 2 games of the groups, so you can't really compare them. If we get to that grand final, it's going to be a great grand final. And here we see the lineup for USA today. Left to right, we have Desi, the only player in the squad that has no team. Although from what I've seen, he has a good clutch record, winning 2 out of 3, basically 64% of 1v1 rounds. So I would play with that guy in my team. Apparently no one else in NA does, so he has no team. And then we have a couple from TSM, it's Automatic and Sick. Relics, the guy that played yesterday, played great for USA, was top fragging in one match, even with Hiko and Elijah on the team, and then Whitmer, who plays for Complexity and is, as far as I can tell, an opper. So there's that.
There's that. So the duel between USA and Guatemala. Dushan, who you think is a player to watch in the USA lineup today?
For me, and as Vojt mentioned, it has to be Relix. In that first match, he top fragged, even though he had Hiko and Elige, two big players from Liquid. So he's the player to watch for me. He didn't change a lot of teams. He played in a couple of them, but the one team, that's Sapphire Kelowna something Diamond. He played with Ocean, and I think that guy is like the factory for new kids, the guy that brought up so many talented young players from NA, and one of them is Tui that's playing in Cloud9 now. So I mean, a good guy, but coming back to Relix, a really good player, and he showed what he's capable of yesterday, even with the rifle and the op.
We saw yesterday Guatemala putting up a good fight against Canada. No, but we've seen Mario acing the whole team and winning that only one round. But let's see the whole lineup of Guatemala.
Yeah, sure. From left to right we have Cruz N. I think he was Cruz J yesterday, but okay. We have Gualito or Galito, Stalker 0G.
Looking sharp.
Yeah. 0G and Mobs, and interesting enough, I think everyone by now knows that this kid is only 13 years old, and he really stepped up for Guatemala yesterday. I think he was top fragging, even though they lost against Canada. He was on a positive rating, if I'm not mistaken, and he was top fragging against
El
Salvador as well, with the help of Gualito, as we mentioned yesterday. But overall, I think they have a good potential, especially the kid. I think he's probably the young prodigy, and with 13 years old, and he really played great yesterday. So I think he's definitely a player to watch from Guatemala, stepping up, young kid, as
only
I mentioned.
13-year-olds.
Yeah, as I mentioned, and here we can see that ace he made against Canada, and it was really good ace. It's not like it was that Canada rushed him with eco frags or something. This was a first full buy round, and he managed to get the 5 kills on the incredible players of Canada.
Yeah, with 4 headshots. Yeah.
Yeah. So really good play by him, and I think if he keeps on playing CS:GO, he definitely has a bright future. Even though maybe he gets picked up by any team from USA, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So definitely agree. Malbs played great for Guatemala yesterday, and in that second matchup against El Salvador, Gualito too. But the problem is, against Canada, I think even though Malbs was, like he said, even though he was positive and they lost 16-1, they had 2 players that had 0 frags, like 15 rounds into the match. And the same thing happened against El Salvador too. I think it was Fierster, or was it?
Fierist.
Yeah.
Fierist. Yeah.
Even though they were winning against El Salvador, he still got like his first frag in round number 19 or something like that. So, yeah, Malbs is doing the great things for Guatemala, but it's a 5v5 game, so they all need to step up if they think if they mean to do anything against USA.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the duel. So it's USA versus Guatemala. We don't know the maps yet. The veto will begin soon, but let's talk. Who would you favor? And I mean, we already know probably who are the big favorites here, but yeah, hopefully maybe Guatemala can do something.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's going to be another stomp for USA and as well for Canada, but I would really love to see Mobs putting up big numbers again, maybe getting an ace or 2 here and there to get them a round or 2. Gualito, if he could step up like he did against El Salvador, that would be also great. They all need to step up, so
yeah. Okay, so Rema, let's do the video. Let's see who picked what.
Yeah, the standard ban for Guatemala. I think they banned Nuke yesterday as well, And I think USA removed that cobblestone. Yeah, they removed Mirage as well, so they don't want to play those kind of maps. Probably we'll see overpass removed. Okay, yeah, this is best of three. So
yeah.
Dust2 picked by Guatemala. I'm not really sure if they need to pick that map, as we mentioned yesterday, against one of the greatest firepower of USA. Like, they have really good firepower, and Dust2 is Imerland map. So we'll see USA picking cash, as we all said yesterday. They love to play that cash, Dust2 as well. So I think this already favors USA coming into this BO3. Guatemala removes train. We are left with overpass and Mirage. So
yep.
we'll probably
And
see.
train.
Yeah, if they
Sorry.
remove train.
Sorry.
So maybe removing overpass and Mirage is left as a decider. Honestly, I think first two maps really favors USA coming into this one, and they would probably take this 2-0 just because, I mean...
Just because of the maps.
Yeah. Well, we saw USA yesterday when they played in the Dust2, and they really showed great Counter-Strike there, winning 16-1 at one map, and second one was 16-4. So I would love to see Guatemala step up their game, but I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, but which maps would favor Guatemala?
Not a single one.
Yeah, but I'm not saying which maps would they win, but so Guido is there. One maps can favor one team, but which maps would favor Guatemala?
With maybe maps with tactical approach, better than just rely on your aim, because I think the players from USA are pretty good at aiming, and they have great firepower. Maybe prepare some smokes and stuff. We know that smokes can do a half of job for you. You smoke whole site, and you basically smoke out of the players from the site. You plant the bomb, go in your post-plant positions, and you maybe get more rounds than you are getting when you are fragging them and trying to out-aim them on Dust2 and Cash and maps like that. So maybe train, cobblestone. I don't know if they played it that much, but I would love to see that kind of maps for less stronger teams.
I mean, honestly, like, what map out of two maps out of seven in the map pool would favor Guatemala? I mean, I don't want to sound too harsh.
I'm not asking. No, I'm not asking if they would have more chance to win than USA, but which map would favor them a little bit more than other?
He's asking you on which map they can take most rounds, basically.
I mean, well,
flip a coin.
No, I'm asking because Rema said that these maps don't favor Guatemala. So I'm asking which one
Yeah,
would.
well, I would say not a single map favors Guatemala. Okay, I'm gonna sound really harsh, but if there was a map like DE_Guatemala's favorite map, they would still lose it against USA.
Yeah,
probably.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that's hard. That's maybe too harsh, but that's the true.
Yeah, we see a different lineup when we compare with the one yesterday. Do you think USA, took Guatemala by granted, and maybe they can be punished for that?
No, I mean, honestly, no, because even though it's a different lineup, we see.
Yesterday we had Hiko, Elige.
Yeah,
today,
but
no?
again, we see players that played recently in an iBuyPower tournament, and two of them reached the finals, being beaten by Cloud9, one of the top North American teams, just slightly, and I mean that's sick and automatic, or no? Sorry. Never mind. I mean, they have really good lineup, and the firepower is there. I mean, these are one of the most talented young players from America, and even though they don't have Hiko, I think their firepower is not lacking. It just maybe the experience or the team leadership that Hiko brings, but certainly not firepower. And in this matchup, I think firepower is the crucial thing that we need to watch, and that's on the side of USA vastly.
I mean, like, if there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, I sounded harsh, but there's always a chance Guatemala can win it, and if that's a reason for their win, not playing against Hiko, not playing against Liege. Yeah, Dusty and Wilmer, the players playing today, they are good players, but they're definitely not on the level of Hiko and Liege, so that's maybe that one more way in the million blocked ways that Guatemala can take to the road to victory.
Yeah. What can Guatemala, if they can't win, let's say, what can they be satisfied with?
I don't know. Maybe try to get as much rounds as the previous teams gotten. Maybe get more than 6 against USA. So they won 16-4 and 16-1.
So more than 4, yeah, like 5 and
5.
Yeah.
For a best of 3 or
For the
Well,
entire.
this will probably end 2-0. So maybe take 6 rounds in 2 maps.
And that you think that's good enough?
I mean, they want to win, honestly. Like,
Of course.
everyone wants to win, but the thing is, it's not really happening for them. Just maybe against different team in the semi-final, like Mexico or
Okay,
anyone.
going into Dust2, which will be the first map, what do you think Guatemala should do? Okay, starting off with the pistol round. So how should they try and focus their players and do, I don't know.
Actually, starting off with the knife round. If they win it, in any case, I would definitely say pick the T side, because if they pick the CD side, they're gonna get rolled over by the players of USA, and it's going to look real bad. I don't see them bouncing back. My idea, if they can take a few rounds out of USA, is get that lead right away and just try and maintain it as far as you can. So start on that T side, try and punish USA if they go aggressive on the CD side, and then just work out from that. Malbs picked up and up yesterday a couple of times, so if we can get a pick off here and there on that mid, on A long, that could definitely help. I would say that's that. I mean, pick the T side and you be the ones that dictate the pace. And if USA try and dictate the pace on the CT side, try and punish them for that. And then try your best on the CT side, because USA, they're going to roll over them on their T side.
Yeah. We have just enough time to talk about something we mentioned yesterday, something I wanted to talk about since we didn't get the time, talking about the lineup of Serbia.
Yeah.
Since we mentioned a couple of nations and the favorites, we're definitely not the favorites, let's put it that way, certainly one of the underdogs, but who would you pick for the lineup of Serbia?
I think that our captain picked really good players for a team. Now playing the qualifiers, we have, if I'm not mistaken, we have Emi, Joksic, Intel, Nexa, and Dimke. So I think those are probably the best players right now to play in the lineup of Serbia. Maybe bring Kingur in, but I don't know if how well. Yeah.
Sojic would respectfully disagree.
Well, I don't want to talk about that.
I just can't get it out of my head that this subject is probably interesting for the 4 of us and maybe 3 guys in the production room, and that's it.
Yeah, well, okay, we can talk about Armenia. Let's talk about the lineup of Armenia, since you're interested more in that.
Yeah,
Come
ask him.
Yeah,
about
okay.
Armenia.
So tell me about Romania.
Yeah.
No, we're switching to Romania, not
Okay.
Armenia.
Our
Yeah.
neighbors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There was a bit of issue with Romania, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
that's true. That's true.
There's a bit of a storyline. You guessed the country right.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, the team captains didn't want to give over the power of choosing players which are going to play. So I'm not really sure which captain ended up.
Basically, one guy, he was choose to be a captain, and then he divided his whole team into 2 teams, so the whole lineup can play,
Yeah.
because you have the rule. And then I don't know, just
They're
weird-
probably
weird
going to
stuff.
switch the
Yeah,
lineups between the maps.
They already solved the issue. The guys from the
Oh,
like the e-frag. So yeah.
You know, did you see how I knew to ask the right question?
Intuition, bro.
Yeah, intuition. So we're in the middle of NA qualifiers. We had 6 teams. One team will secure that one slot that will lead them to the LAN finals that will be held here in Belgrade, Serbia in October. And the teams will battle for the prize pool of $100,000. Not too shabby. And the title of becoming the world champions. Let's start with the predictions.
Yeah, USA being the ninth round, they're actually picking the city side. So Guatemala has that start. I at least think is better for them. USA is gonna win it 16-4, but I definitely cheer for Malbs.
16-5.
32-8.
Okay. Jackie, Neil, let's go.
So jumping in straight away, USA versus Guatemala. I mean, Neil, we saw sort of remnants of this team yesterday. You know, Guatemala basically was just Team Malbs. Now moving into this, is it going to be different here?
Personally, I don't think so. I think there's too much firepower in the USA. I mean, I don't think they're going to get given too much respect. I reckon it's going to be an easy 2-0 scoreline as we see the pistol round going live already. 4v4, Relics is in a great position. Nice one bull onto Zerobot reply, which is 3-3. I think the only chance they have is to get a good start, like get a pistol, maybe catch USA off guard if they're being a bit too cocky earlier on. So that's the only chance they have to actually have a respectful kind of result. But I can't see them getting like double figures in any of the maps.
And it is going for blow for blow right now as they make their way back in towards the site though. But unfortunately, Desi, someone who I've not seen in quite some time, actually coming in there, going to be able to pick up those 2 frags and retake that site fairly easily for his side. So USA going to up on the pistol there.
Yeah, nice 2-piece for Relics and Desi there in that round. And as you were saying, yeah, Desi's kind of gone off the radar a little bit since not being in Winter Fox, and it's good to see him on the lineup. They made a few changes from yesterday, bringing in Whitmer, Automatic and Desi. Hiko, Elise, and Kusta not playing today. I mean, I think it just everyone's kind of getting a run out. I feel they feel like this is like the comfortable win for them going into the more predicted final, more than likely against Canada.
Yeah, not too worried about these sort of easier on games, and of course you can see that coming to effect as well. Guatemala, no money to play with, so stuck with just those pistols. It allows USA to just mow them down fairly quickly. 1 kill going towards Sick, and Automatic also going to pick one up. Now, Radix as well, looking like he wants to try and continue on his warpath here. Carrizo is going to walk actually straight into him, just goes dry through the smoke with the bomb in hand, and leaves the rest of his Guatemalan brethren in a horrific spot.
Yeah, not looking good here for Guatemala, but didn't put much into this round, looking to buy in the third round. As you see, Zero on his own, getting taken down. Not too bad though, they did take down 2 members, even though they didn't put much into that round. We'll be able to buy up AKs across the board here now, in this first gun round. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see a lot of aggression here from USA. We've seen it a lot yesterday against Mexico and the Dominican Republic, both on Dust2, so this is the only map we've actually seen USA play on so far.
Yeah, that is true. We have only seen Dust2 out of them, and they looked very dominant in all of their games as well. So, you know, I mean, we're going to assume they'll be able to keep that level of play up into the first buy round here. Nice little tag actually does come out though. Whitmer knocked down to below half HP very early on in towards the round. And the Guatemala do begin to reposition as well, looking like they want to try and potentially go for a mid to B play late into the round here. Also lurking outside of long right now, seeing if there is going to be overconfidence coming out from USA. But they're not actually trying to go for that, they will just be holding back. Mid-aggression eventually does begin to unfold. And there's that first frag coming in. They shut down Relics with a nice little frag on towards his head.
Yeah, nice opening frag there, giving the advantage. And now they're slowly looking like they're going to try and take short control here and get onto this A-bomb site, as they will be met by Desi first here. So it's important for Desi. Good use of Molotov just to hold him off. He obviously doesn't know what exactly is going on yet, but it's important for him to quickly get that info if they do go short. And Sick getting a bit overextended there on that platform, and it's a nice pick there. And Stalker's actually going to find an MTB bomb site. Maybe his teammates will come over now, get that information.
Oh, Malbs though. The man that we were talking about is definitely one of the star players on that Guatemala side. Is going to be able to get that first frag on the board. Nice little headshot. Unfortunately, trying to find more. We'll be able to do so. Actually gets the final frag on towards Desi there. They take him down. Guatemala giving USA a bit of a run for their money now.
Yeah, nice. First gun round for Guatemala, quite easily as well. Only losing 2 members. USA will be able to buy up here. But only a CZ onto automatic. So this is actually a great chance for Guatemala to actually even things up and break the money of USA.
Yeah, this is the thing, their economy quite fractured right now. As obviously they will have to just force up around this. Don't want to try and give Guatemala too many more rounds to play with. Short aggression does come out, but Malb's in a fantastic spot to actually find these frags. Takes down Relics and can get away as well. But that mid push does come out. Desi going to find one frag. The Converge play as well as they force their way on top of Stalker. They can't quite take him down just yet. He's able to stay alive. Eventually Desi is going to come into the fold, and it seems like they've actually been able to find their way back into this round. Looked very shaky at the beginning, but all just rides on cruise here. Planning behind the boxes, actually gets the headshot off on towards Sick, and now it's just a 1 versus 1. Desi holding this angle by door, hoping that he's going to go aggressive and potentially peek past him. Cruzo might have actually played this very well. Going to go for the peek through the smoke. Could actually find the frag on towards Desi here, but they pass each other. Is he going to be able to find him? So paranoid, unaware of his actual positioning. Desi going to come back through the smoke. It just depends on a matter of timing. Who finds a frag? And Cruzo takes him down.
Yeah, lovely play by Cruiser there. Kind of got outgamed there. Desi played it quite decently. The timing was on his favour, but 2v1 clutch there by Cruiser, and that actually broke the money of USA. Guatemala really surprising the odds here now, but winning these last 2 gun rounds now and putting USA on turn eco.
That is a horrific spot to be in now for that CT side of USA. Obviously, their economy absolutely shattered. They're just going to have to try and do their best with these pistols. I'm surprised they didn't go for a bit more of an aggressive play, potentially just try and catch their opponents off guard, but they're actually playing it out fairly standard here. Whitmer will get a nice trade-off on towards Cruzo. Takes him down with that P250 and can recover the AK as well. 4 on 4 now into the round as they start to bombard their way out towards that. Sick, trying to find a frag, but it's not really going to work out for him just yet.
All even up, saying that though, just Stick gets taken down with a nice nade by Stalker. Leave on site. Secured here for Guatemala as the bomb goes down. Automatic does get kill onto 0 as Whitman gets taken down, and Automatic all on his own. P250, he's just looking to try and get one more frag, doesn't do so. Guatemala take the lead. I never thought I'd say that in this best of 3 series.
Yeah, this is crazy already. Guatemala looking like they're actually quite warmed up. It's not just the Malb show today. We've seen a lot of actual effective plays coming out the rest of that side as well, so looking good. I mean, they were sort of the better of the other teams in that group as well. When you looked at them, it was always them that was going to be sort of the favourites to come out here. So moving in against USA, a team we expected to dominate, it's definitely a good showing already. If they can keep this up and even find a few more rounds, it's going to be a respectable feat from them. And with USA with nobody to play with, Guatemala could very well find themselves 2 rounds ahead.
Yeah, it's important now to take this round. They should be able to take this as USA are going for that double eco at 0. Takes down Whitmer. He's able to take down a second. He's blinded behind that blue there on his own. If he gets one more, it's job done, but he doesn't. Relics does take down one at Stalker. Gets onto automatic. So again, Guatemala 1 man up here as they look 2 people to come up short here together.
Yeah, going to try and make their way towards that A-bomb site. They've done the hard part, got themselves up short, an awful lot of map control on display here. Desi, unfortunately, not quite able to land these deagle shots. He is spamming away, but it's not going in his favour. We get blown out of the server. Sick, also following the same suit as his brother in arms, gets taken down, and it all rides on 1 man. Relics trapped with just the AWP in hand. Most likely just going to try and scurry away and go for the save here. I highly doubt he'll actually try and go for this, but it seems like he might want to try his luck. He sticks out towards long. We'll find the peek on towards Malbs. Nice little headshot comes out. Cheeky stuff on display right now as he continues on as well on his warp. But no one else should really peek into him. It's just a matter of time before Guatemala actually pick this one up.
Yeah, he hasn't got any chance here. Relics, I think he's just trying to do a bit of economic damage here. And a 3-piece for him though in this round. So probably going to be able to save this up as well. So not a bad eco for USA coming into this gun round now. I mean, momentum definitely in Guatemala's favour. 4 rounds in a row here. Maybe USA have underestimated them. They thought it was going to be just a walkover. They need to be a bit careful now. Make sure you don't get too arrogant and cocky and let Guatemala get like the next 2 to 3 rounds, because that'll be a real game on.
Yeah, Guatemala are actually looking very effective, and you can see as well, USA kind of forced to change up their playstyle a little bit. They've got triple AWPs, That's going to be coming into effect here. Going to be interesting to see how that actually works. Boosting those up as well so they can try and go for the short control. This is going to work out quite well. They'll get that map control and the information, but it is going to be B where the actual onslaught's coming out. They flood their way in towards the site. That AWP on the scene not doing too much, but eventually they'll be able to regain control a little bit. Automatic does come in with one frag, but the trade is there. Desi is going to be the power play though. He's the real catalyst coming in from behind. No one is clearing it. They haven't been checking it at all. He's able to just walk out, find that initial frag, has the back of his teammate as well, and they keep going on this warpath, just showing no signs of slowing down right here. USA returning to form into this round with a fantastic retake on towards the site. All comes down to Malbs, 2 frags on the board, but unfortunately for him, Relics in that close angle will best him.
Yeah, USA back on track here with that round. It was a bit scrappy though that round, I gotta say. There's a lot of scrappy play there. I mean, you've seen Gallo took Style, I think his name is. On top of that box, he should have easily got 1 kill. He had a positional advantage and he just scuffed all these shots. And I think it was Whitmer that came in then to get that frag. So unfortunate there for Guatemala, but USA back on track here. 4-3 Guatemala.
Yeah, Guatemala actually looking like they've got a lot left in them though. A bit of an awkward fumble in spawn there. They did buy a Krieg. I think they were opting to just leave that in spawn. They also bought an auto shotty, but that's also been ditched. So a bit of a waste of money coming out. And Zero actually left with no weapon. Doesn't he? He doesn't go back and grab the Krieg.
I mean, I don't know why he doesn't get the Krieg. It's not actually the worst of guns. They've used 3k of the money. Why not just use it? But no, just opting to go for basically not much utility as well as, oh man, gets taken down at middle there. Nice headshot there onto him. So man advantage here for Guatemala. And USA have got to be careful here. They don't want to get their money reset.
Yeah, they really don't. I mean, that's the thing as well. That economy on that city side, so fragile, you can break it fairly easily. And it's a nice way to actually kick this round off. You find that initial pick. Unfortunately, the trade will come back in. Whitmer doing a good job of actually defending short right now. And they begin to roll their way out, round on towards long. Let's see if they can keep this going as they batter their way out. Relics is there, just trying to go for the flash peek, seeing if he can fight off anything here, trying to slow down this push coming up. Crusoe will come and move on towards Desi, and now they just kick it into 5th gear, sprint their way on towards that bomb site, want to try and lock it down straight away. And Relics and Sick possibly forced them to a situation to just try and go for the safe here. Seems like they actually will be working their way up short. They are outnumbered vastly here and outgunned, but they're going to try and work off the back of it. They have that utility, they can flash peek out, but can they find the frag? Struggling a little bit. Sick, able to compose himself in the end. Takes down Zero. This plant as well set up for Malbs as he just waits in pit. He can try and find those frags and tap it. Sick just battling with these close range angles, trying to struggle a little bit here. Has to switch out to his USP, somehow finds that headshot. And it's looking like he might just try and run on towards the site and go for it here. Oh, so close to actually finding that frag on towards Malbs. Trying to bait him out. Time not in his favour. Really struggling Malbs. No reason to actually go for the peek now. Thick forced to just go for the tap. And Malbs will go back for the face and take him down.
Yeah, that's Guatemala winning their 5th round on the board. And as you can see, Jackie, the money on 3 of the members of the USA isn't looking too good. I wouldn't be surprised though if they do go for this force buy, which they do. No surprise at all whatsoever. Just showing that they don't want to let Guatemala get a few more rounds on the board and get that momentum going. Even though saying that, 5 of the last 6 rounds have gone in favour of the T's, so doing really well on this terrorist side so far.
Now this is amazing as well, because this is the thing, you know, you got to know. There's a lot of well-known US players here, and they're starting to get beat by a team of relatively unknown Guatemalan players. One of them as well, Malbs, the star player on that side by far. Only 14, and he's been doing work for his side once again. Everyone really sort of... They've taken a lot of weight off his shoulders into this game, though, which has made them perform so much better than they did against Canada. As now you can really see just the pain train on display. Everyone working with each other quite nicely. Unfortunately, into this round, though, it hasn't gone that way. They did get the initial pick, but it's all tumbled down from there on out. And it just comes down to that star fragger. Mal, trapped towards top mid. Just going to be using his utility right now, trying to see if he can find anything into the round. Sick going on the aggressive, though, peeks his way up. Can line that headshot up and take him down.
Yeah, Sick does take him down, and that force buy does work out pretty well for the USA. As you can see, look at the money on Guatemala. Even though they won 5 of the last 6 rounds, they lost a lot of players there. They had only 2 and 3 members, and even only 1 member the last round. So money not looking good for them. USA in the driving force here now with this double up set up.
Now, as they begin to regroup here as well, tiptoeing their way through lower tons. Potentially we're going to see a mid-to-B play coming out here. They have a lot of utility to work with. Crusoe can go for that flash from top mid. They can then smoke CT and just push their way out. But Desi He's going to be the thing that's going to stop it all as he's in that position. The flashbang works fantastic though, is able to force him back. They don't actually go for that mid to B smoke, they're going to do it on the fly. So unfortunately they're able to get a few pot shots off and take him down. Now as well, the short peek actually coming out at the right timing there. Unfortunately, even though they caught Rylex in a disadvantaged position, they couldn't quite take him down. Rylex was able to get away with that. Malbs just trying to hammer down at mid. It's not really going too well for Guatemala here into this round.
Yeah, it should be a clean round here for USA. It's actually important they don't really lose more than one man as Whitmer gets taken down. Should be able to get cleaned up quite. Oh, second frag onto Reddit. This is surprising. Can he get in front? No, he doesn't. So not too bad. Getting 2 members down, but USA slowly starting to get that money up now. They need to keep it going now and just get this map over and done with. I mean, they're expecting to win this comfortably. Hasn't been the greatest of 10 rounds so far for them.
Been very shaky, you know, not what we expected to see at all.
The walkover that everyone expected. I mean, they've got to actually play properly to actually get these rounds going. As we see a fast speed push coming in for Guatemala here. Desi should be able to get one at least. He doesn't take down before being taken down. I've got not great HP on Guatemala, but they are in the bomb site.
As that final frag going to come in, Relics takes down Malbs, and they do pick it up. But yeah, it's odd as well. Guatemala, obviously, a lot of their eco rounds, it is just that go-to B take. Luckily now USA have found a way to actually stop that. In the past, they were doing a lot of fantastic stuff and actually being able to just batter their way in towards the site. Guatemala, unfortunately, not able to rip this one. The buys do come out. They actually have an AWP on display now as well on 0. Interesting to see what he's going to be able to achieve with that.
Yeah, as you see Guatemala here on this buy up here now, maybe just trying to get a work around the AWP here to try and get that quick pick. As we see him at T-spawn, maybe trying to catch someone getting a bit too over peaking there at middle, which is not going to happen. USA now really playing things very passively, and as we've seen in the start of the half, we've seen Desi running up middle and not getting really arrogant down lower B, but now they're playing properly as Automac does get the first kill there with his AWP.
Yeah, gets that opener, which is a nice way. Kick it off into this 4-on-5 here. A lot of mid control has been taken. They can try and go for this short play if they want to do so. But they're going to have a hard time actually getting Malbs out of long. As Relics and Whitmer with this crossfire setup here, just going for the bait play. They'll be able to dispatch him quite quickly. So they actually will wolf pack up and try and slip their way out on towards the A bomb site. Rides on 0 to actually find that initial frag on towards Desi. He's been quite a nuisance for Guatemala so far in towards this game. And up mid as well. You can see Sick looking quite arrogant
here. Relics here, flanked at long. He's got all the information there. At long is clear. He's got his frag. So does Sick. Should be able to pick up the second one. Probably a third as well. No, he doesn't though. 2 is enough for him though. Won't be free situation here for 0. And it just took a bit too long, I feel. Guatemala. I mean, they knew that short steps was clear. I mean, they only actually had Desi to really deal with down by CT spawn. I mean, if they would have went together, they would have easily at least traded him and got that A bomb site because USA were playing it on retake down at long. So just a bit too slow. I mean, Relic's had enough time just to flank him, and Sick coming out middle there. That was basically round over just from them two. Is Automatic with a nice jumping shot there onto 0 to comfortably take that round for USA. I feel like Guatemala need to, once they have a bit of control of an area, just fasten things up, like as in like not being so scared of them, because it's giving USA the time to kind of flank them and like shut them down easily.
Yeah, it's quite timid. I mean, Guatemala, it looked like a few of the rounds they won as well were off the back of this more high-octane style of CS, and now it's looking very, very scared. You see USA as well returning to that playstyle they've shown before. This all-out no level of respect, just charging in, and they're actually going to be able to find quite a few frags. Guatemala do respond a little bit here, but it's nowhere near enough. They're still getting taken down as well. Just falls on towards Malbs. He's always the last man left standing for his side. You can't really see him achieving too much here.
I think he got a deagle. Might be able to take that one. No, he doesn't. Whitmer takes him down. 8th round on the board for USA. 5 in a row for them. They're starting to get in their stride, Jackie. I feel like this is probably going to be a 10-5 half. As we see Cruzio now with the AWP. Let's see what he can do with it. I mean, I'd like to kind of see a mid to B kind of split, like with 3 or 4 going out middle and 1 going tunnels, and see what happens there. They haven't really done much of that.
Yeah, their playbooks looks very limited, you know, even with the aim battles as well, they're not going that quickly, and they're just getting caught off guard right now. USA just going to charge in there. 2 easy frags come out from Desi as he just spams down, and wow, what a nice way to kick this one off. Obviously a full die there for Guatemala, absolutely decimated straight away, just left with 3 men left standing.
Yeah, I mean, that was really sloppy by Guatemala. I think that was like too fast. I know I've said that, the need to fasten things up, but not like the first 5 to 10 seconds around it. I feel like they just kind of went for a bit of luck without any like proper like strat around it. Just 2 people trying to hopefully get a first pick together, but it just wasn't enough. I mean, Desi getting them first 2 kills and Relics there taking out Stork. I mean, 1v4 situation, should be taken down any moment. Yes, he does. Sick from low B takes him down. But yeah, I mean, that was just too fast. Like the first 5 seconds of the round, it was Desi basically shutting 2 people down, and we just all knew that the round was over just from that.
Yeah, just unnecessary aggression. I mean, obviously as well, you want to try and go for those snappier plays, but it just means you still need to force out utility from the sides.
If they wanted to do that, even have someone from like top right middle just like flash into short, so they can actually clear the short pace instead of Desi just being able to run out and easily take them, like caught them with their pants down basically. As we see, a bit more aggression coming in now again from Guatemala. Fast B push, Sick taking down all 3 members with ease there before Crucio takes him down, but not with Sick taking half of his HP off. So great round by him already. 3-man fight for Sick.
It's a nice round as well, very dominant so far, and they will actually shut them down. They picked that one up.
Yeah, 10-5. I mean, the last 7 rounds in a row going in favour of USA was looking a bit scary. I mean, Guatemala were in the lead at one stage. They were 5-3 up. It was looking good. I mean, if they got 7 or 8 rounds there, that would have been a great half for them. They would have been really happy with that. But as we see, 10-5, USA just stepping it up a level really when it looked a bit sweaty for them when they were losing. Guatemala getting 5 or 6 rounds. 5 out of the 6 rounds in the middle of the half before USA just ran over it. So I wouldn't be surprised here now if USA do take this pistol round. Oh, a bit of aggression coming out for the cities. Nice headshot onto Sick, and actually gets the second headshot as well. It's a great play here by Guatemala. Not showing any respect here for USA.
Oh no, they're looking very dominant. This is fantastic to see as well, just battering their way through. They bring it into a 3 versus 3 right here, but look at all that mid control they've got. They can slip their way in. Also making that decision to go towards the B bomb site is going to aid them greatly as Guatemala. No defense there. So might actually find the frag on towards Desi, try and separate them a little bit. If he can get that kill, they would have dropped the bomb outside, but unfortunately it didn't go that way. They've been able to get on towards the site and can get the plant down here as well.
Yeah, it's turned disaster wrong here. It's Relics all by himself, taking down all 5 players. An ace for Relics. Great stuff from him. 11-5 USA. It just shows how much better individually USA are compared to Guatemala. I mean, Relics all by himself was able to take down all the members of the team. Just shows how good he actually is. He's actually on 20 frags as well. I didn't actually notice that, so playing well. And he actually played really well yesterday as well. I think he had 26 or 27 frags in the first game against Dominican Republic.
Yeah, he's definitely been on point, which is it's good to see as well. Obviously a talent we haven't seen as much of, more so in the recent sort of timings. And there he is, just ripping for everyone there. 2 kills instantly on towards the ball. Sick going to come in with 1. And it just rides on 0. And Malbs, I mean, in a bit of a horrific spot really. Automatic coming in the rear. Going to rattle down a few shots with that MAC-10 and is able to best him.
Yeah, 12-5. I mean, Guatemala didn't actually go for a force buy there, so they're going for that 4th round buy. So it's a pretty easy round there for the T side. They're only needing 4 rounds to take this first map in this semi-final. Of course, this is the North American semi-final and qualifier. Only 1 spot is going to be up for grabs to go to the land finals in Belgrade. We've got USA coming up after this in the best of 3 as well against Mexico. And the grand final will be a best of 5 tomorrow as Relics rushes into B there, gets that frag onto Cruiser.
Now, yeah, this is looking as well like USA. You're going to be able to already secure that 13th round on the board. Relics going for the jump-in frag. That one, absolute powerhouse stuff. I mean, he's just showing all the confidence right now. Knows he's able to just single-handedly run around, dismantle that entire team. The star player for that side right now, definitely off. And the buys will come in though. They have to try and shut down an arm to the teeth Guatemala. They do have an arsenal to play with here. Can USA live up to this level of aggression we've already seen, or is this going to be a little bit of breathing room created for Guatemala?
Yeah, that's the question. I mean, this is their last kind of real bye coming into this without having to play for overtime, really, as we see already a tag with the AWP there, 21 HP, but Malves gets taken down by 6 as you see Redix coming in as a lurk on by himself. Can he get that frag? Yes, he does. Good lurk kill. A 0 over on the other side. Gets Whitman bomb down as well, actually, for the Guatemala side as Stalker gets that advantage now. So, actually, Guatemala not looking too bad here.
Right, so, and Stalker still alive for the meantime, but they're starting to fall. And it just comes down to Stalker. He is doing just that. Trying to tiptoe up to his opponents unbeknownst to them, but that Molotov forces him back. Automatic, aware of his positioning right here. The paranoia setting as well. Stalker, you can see him a little bit anxious that someone's going to come in from the rear. Pull, let's peek out a little bit. Automatic, close to actually landing the AWP shot on towards him. Trying to just take him down, but it's going to be so awkward to even face here. Both of them just spamming in towards that angle, and they find the frag.
They just get taken down. I mean, they even had the bomb down there, man advantage as well, and they were just so spread out. I mean, people just getting picked off from different areas of the map there, even though they did have control of that bomb. So, not the greatest around there for Guatemala. The end is near for them, 14-5. USA, 11 rounds in a row now for them. I mean, they've really stepped it up a gear and been quite comfortable as Relics rushes in on his own here with a P90. Decides to actually go back in again. Should be able to pick up this frag. Yes, he does. B-bomb site secure for USA. Should be on 10 match points here now as Relics picks up his second of the rounds.
Yeah, they're going to be able to just batter him down once again. I mean, this should be match point already secured here as Guatemala, no money to play with, and just no fight left in them. Easy frags coming out all of a sudden for USA. I thought we might have had a bit more of a closer game on our hand after Guatemala started to respond on their T-half, but with the lack of economy and just so many rounds already racked up for USA, it's going to be so hard for them.
Yeah, I think we both thought that when we seen Guatemala at the start of this game actually take the lead by 2 rounds. I think you were surprised as well, thinking, my god, this could actually, they could get to like double figures. I never thought they would actually be like a 16-13, 16-14 kind of type, but I just thought they might kind of get like 10 or 11 rounds and everyone would be like, wow, they actually got into double figures, but no, the answer is no, as USA have literally just stumped them. As Relics does get taken down though, going for that B aggression again, but doesn't work out this time.
And it's just a good start, at the very least, for Guatemala. You do find one frag here, and they actually follow it up with another one as well. Potential, they can bounce back. I mean, obviously, they haven't had great economy because USA won the pistols, but now they've actually got these weapons in their hands. They're looking quite dominant with them, because they just ripped their way through everyone. It only rides on automatic here. He'd have to get a 5k to win out the game for his side, or Guatemala going to live on to fight another day. Automatic will find one frag, though. On towards Cruzo, takes him down. And they start to converge on top of him, want to try and take the fight towards him. He goes through mid, and unfortunately the spray down comes in from Stalker.
Yeah, 6th round here on the board. 4 men alive here for Guatemala. Doesn't really make too much of a difference having a lot of people alive, because obviously if USA get 1 more round, the game is over. So, but still a comfortable round for them. I mean, it's a bit late for it to come out. I would have liked to see it from the pistol and get going and make it a 10-8 kind of scoreline. A game would have been on before the first gun round, but we've seen USA get the first 5 rounds.
Yeah, USA here into this one as well, just trying to take that control of long. It really does ride on Malps. He's been that star man. He actually comes in with an opening frag as the backup of his teammates close by, but it's going to be hard to ward off USA. They're seeming like they've just got so much confidence now as they batter their way out. They do still have a bit of breathing room to play with though. 1 minute 20 left on the clock before USA have to go for anything too drastic really. They're going to be trying to get a bit more information as Relic's actually going for the flank as well. He can backstab on towards that B bomb site. This could be a great way to shatter the defense of Guatemala.
Yeah, we've seen this 2 or 3 times now with this lark of Relics, and it's really worked out. Even though USA had a man down the first gun round, he really won the round alone from a sick. Does get a frag of his own though towards long, and now his Relic's going to make a move here. Now 2 players are actually watching this middle doors. It's automatic with his up towards the A site. Does take down Cruzo. Now here we see Relic's coming through middle door here now. Stalker needs to be really careful here. Grex. Great headshot there. He should be able to take down the second. Yeah, he does that great lurk work from Grex, securing this round basically for USA. 0 in a 1v4. Over by quad there. / Gandalf, as some people call it as well. But Desi not going to fall for that. Does take down 0. 16-6 is the scoreline. Quite comfortable in the end for USA, Jackie, I feel.
Oh yeah, that's the thing though. We both sort of had that moment where we were like, oh okay, maybe they can actually do some damage. Maybe Guatemala can actually achieve something, but USA are going to bounce back towards the end. But you saw USA actually play a little bit more strict for a few rounds. Like they were playing quite ridiculous.
That was good to see as well, man. It's good to see they actually played a bit properly. We didn't just see a run like yesterday. We seen like just running up middle, 16-1, 16-0 as we seen. It was like today. Guatemala could be pretty happy about that, especially on their T side. They actually brought the game for the first 7 or 8 rounds.
Anyway, that is going to be our first game here in this best of 3 wrapped up. Let's throw it back to the analyst desk and see what they thought about map 1. Obviously, Dust2 USA taking it 16-6 over Guatemala.
Well, 16-6 in favor of USA. Started off shaky. Guatemala managed to connect 4 rounds and to take the lead with 2 rounds, 4-2. But after that, USA took everything in their own hands. So we've seen Relics dominating. But on the other hand, Guatemala players can be satisfied. I mean, this is a good result.
It could have even been better, honestly, because at that result, 4-3, 5-3, they could have broken the economy. They won 4 rounds in a row, then lost 1, then won 1 again. And at that point, USA forced up 2 guys saving their guns in that lost round, having enough money to buy that double up, with the rest of them buying pistols. So if Guatemala won that round, maybe forced USA to an eco, maybe they could have gotten like 7, 8, maybe even more, but at the end it was 16-6. Like I said before the match, Guatemala, they had far better play on their T side. Once they got to the city side, they only won, what, 1 round?
1 round.
So, yeah, Guatemala, it wasn't a whitewash. They could be satisfied that they didn't get run over by USA. On the other hand, it feels like USA, they just stepped up their game a bit when they needed to, and that's it.
Yeah. Malps was again good. He wasn't the best one in Guatemala's team, but he was again showing a good counter-strike.
Well, yeah, he had only 11 frags, I think, even though I think there's a lot of pressure on him just because he's playing against great players. Probably, maybe not now, but if he played against Hiko probably one of his favorite players, I would say.
He would be hyped up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Hiko is probably the player to be your idol if you're choosing a player from NA. So I think he played good, but Relics really stepped up for USA. Like he had 31 frags at the end, dropping that 31. Really played great, and we saw at the last round that headshot when the guy was jumping out of the window from B
side. Yeah.
Yeah, like he saw the guy in a corner on A side, or how do you call it, pocket or something like that, and he didn't want to kill him. Waited for that guy from B window, killed him, then goes back, kills another guy. Like he really stepped up his game, and I'm really surprised he's fragging that much here in the USA.
Yeah. Again, Guatemala can be satisfied. They managed to take more than 4 rounds.
Yeah, they can be satisfied, but as Woj pointed out, they could have gotten more rounds. I mean, at one point, I think they had some confusions on the T-spawn. They bought SSG and a shotgun, and at the end the guy ended up having only a Tech 9 without armor. They even won that round. That was a 3-2, and they won that round, leading to 4-2. But I mean, there was such confusion, and they were winning, and that's unusual thing to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're winning, it's going great, and you're still like having some troubles, and I'm not really sure why. Maybe the pressure got to them, but I think going forwards, they need to play even more relaxed and realize they put up a good fight in that first half, and just go in without fear. And yeah.
They managed to make USA players play seriously, and that's good to see. But going into the second map, Cash, should they aim for definitely more rounds, or maybe even a whole map?
Definitely, I mean, like we said, you always go for a win, no matter who you're playing against. So, keep your spirit up. You're still in it, even though you're losing 1-0 and you're playing USA. You should still feel, at least try your best to win it. And they had some good rounds on Dust2. I think, did we see them on Cash yesterday? I think we did.
Yes, versus I
El
think El Salvador.
Yeah.
No, it was on Mirage. They played Canada.
Yeah,
on
Canada
Cash.
on Cash.
So
first
Mob's
map.
got an ace there. Maybe he can get an ace or two on that Cash. Maybe that's the map he likes. We'll see. But I just wanted to say they had some good rounds on that Dust2. Splitting A once. Cruz had that nice clutch 1v2 when he outplayed Desi in that smoke. So, just a couple of nice rounds by Guatemala, and hopefully they can at least win more on Cash.
Rema, would you agree? Do you expect Guatemala to take at least more rounds?
Well, they can definitely, but we saw them yesterday after full gun round when the Mobs got that ace against Canada. They, as I said, like they were trying something like rushes, and then Canada stops them and they don't know what to do after that. So I think maybe play a bit more secure and with a lot of I mean, you go versus better players than you, obviously, but maybe bring that confidence up if you want to get those kind of rounds, and don't just go for a rush immediately after freeze time. Get information, then do something else out of information you get. But just off topic of this, Dusan mentioned that they bought SSG. I don't think that people really realize how good of a weapon that is, and I think more, I mean, we saw that Rambo used it in FPL, and I think that weapon is really, really good. Like I tried it on headshot that match. I mean, really, if you get it going and you keep your aim with that crosshair when you're scoped up, like that weapon is deadly.
And the thing is, sorry, just 1 second. And the thing is, they bought it and they dropped it. They didn't want to take it. I don't know why.
We're going to have to be quick with the predictions. Swage.
16-8.
Yep.
16-4.
16-2.
Okay, the second map is about to start. Jackie and Neil, let's go live.
Here we are on Cash for map 2, USA versus Guatemala. Now, we've seen Guatemala on Cash before, Neil. This is obviously the map where Malbs was able to get his 5k. Are we going to see some good gameplay here on Cash, or do you reckon this is going to be USA straight away with a clean 2-0 and just a few rounds?
I mean, I feel like even on the CT side that USA are going to probably comfortably take this. I think that was Guatemala's only round against Canada.
As far as I remember, yeah.
Yeah, it was, and they just didn't get it going on their T side, so this is USA's choice as well, so they're obviously comfortable as a team picking this map. I mean, I was really surprised that Guatemala picked Dust2, as we've seen Whitmer actually getting taken down, so this is a decent start for Guatemala, but they don't seem to be doing anything with it, still playing very passive as here, just hold it, maybe going to try and take mid control or go A main. I'm not sure what exactly they're trying to achieve here, but yeah, as you were saying, I don't think they haven't got any chance here. They're not going to get more than 5 rounds. I feel like USA are just going to shut this down on CT side.
Well, let's find out if that's going to be true, as they have got the initial 2 frags on the board here. Take down Relics, and obviously Whitmer fell at the beginning of the round. Now going for this convergence on towards the A bomb site that's at play. They're actually going to find a fair few amount of frags here. Taking down Sick, it just rides on automatic on the actual bomb site. He's going to be fighting back, did find one, but unfortunately him and Desi both go down. Guatemala picking up a pistol round.
Yeah, that's a slow approach. Actually got USA kind of impatient. You seen Relics just move him in. Got caught off guard by that push. He did not expect that whatsoever. And Whitmer get picked off the B. So that slow play actually worked very nicely. 3 headshots there for 0 as Guatemala start off with a pistol round win.
Nice way to kick the game off, but obviously this is the thing. It's very important how they actually go through and win this round, and got me a little bit questionable here now, because I mean the thing is, you go for those 5 SMGs, you try and want to go for the SMGs to build up the cash, but these pistols in close range where you're trying to use those SMGs can be so damaging at times. This be a little bit overly risky.
Yeah, it definitely is. Especially as USA have actually gone for this 4-5, but doesn't make a difference as Relic does get taken out with his 5-7 there, getting 2 kills close to that A main on his own. He's got all the information for his team as well, but that won't matter. Stalker getting that vital frag onto Automac and should be able to get the bomb down as well. 1-man advantage, no kits on either player of USA, but Desi, this could be a crucial play here. He's slowly coming into the door now. Is the door open from? The door is open from, so this could be a huge play. Are Guatemala going to be able to expect this?
There's a lot on the line into this, and he does get that initial frag on the board, trying to force Zero to focus behind him. Doesn't even matter, held his composure for the meantime. 2 frags come out now for Desi, sprints his way on towards the site. Unfortunately, couldn't land that shot. And Crusoe takes him down, but nevertheless, 4 rebuys going to have to come out for Guatemala here. So much damage done.
Yeah, that was just about scrapping that round there, scraping it by the skin of their teeth. I mean, Desi, that was a good play by him there, getting 2 kills, almost picking up the third on the flank as well. So they do get that second round on the board though in a row, Guatemala, and they are forcing USA on Nico, so not too bad here so far for them. They should be able to take this round.
Mid control going to come out once again. Crusoe doesn't actually clear sandbags, so just allows Automatic to just tap him down. Instantly obliterates him there. If he tries to recover that weapon, should be punished. But Whitmer is close by, also wants to try and bit of his luck as well. It's not really going to be working out for him. Unfortunately, the nades rolling in to take him down. Whitmer also going to fall. But like this might have been a bit of a shaky run at the very beginning off of that initial frag, but they've instantly returned to form here. Guatemala just spamming for everyone in front of them. You'd imagine they should be able to pick this round up here.
Yeah, should come to be able to pick this up. I mean, look, they don't have any utility or anything, just some P250s and a deagle there, but Desi does get a kill to make it 2v3, and 2 people of Guatemala are really low, as you see Sick in that A bomb site taking down 0, so this is actually getting frightening for Guatemala here now. A Sick as well takes down another one. He's only got a CZ this last round, surely not, they're going to throw it around, 2v3, they only had a deagle and a P250 and somehow Sick and Desi have turned that into a round for them, and that's really poor from Guatemala there. I cannot believe that's just totally unacceptable to lose rounds like that, man.
You've done the hard part. You've won the pistol.
Yeah.
You've won the follow-up. You get yourself into such a good situation as that round, then let it slip.
I mean, 2v3, no kits, not even a gun or a flasher. They didn't have any nades, and somehow it's just, you can't let things like that happen against such a strong team. Getting yourself a pistol round and winning against a force buy as well, like that's a great start for you against such a strong team. You need to be picking up these rounds while you can, and just not good enough there as Desi and Sick do pick up a round. But saying that though, Guatemala have actually got the first 2 opening kills here.
Yeah, they're firing back from all cylinders, and they're doing a good job of actually getting their way in so far. Unfortunately, Automatic does take down Velocity. He's going to try and fire back as well. Malb's also going to hit the deck, so it is a 3-on-3. They've equalised it, brought it back to the norm. They have a lot of map control to work with. They tiptoe out mid. Very close to actually finding that frag. Relics as well should be able to punish Stalker here if he wants to try and take the fight.
But Automatic has got a good positional advantage here if any of Guatemala do decide to go mid. I mean, A main, pardon me. As you see, Whitner just getting a bit too over aggressive there, and he does get picked off there. As you see, maybe, yeah, he's going for the fake here, Guatemala. Oh my god, Automatic, nice shot there onto him, and 1v3 situation, Relics on his own. He is probably going to go for this. Has got a kit as well, but no utility.
There's that frag coming out. They take him down. Nice little headshot on display, and they can upgrade to that orb.
Yeah, great round for Guatemala. Unexpected that was. I mean, I don't think they expected Guatemala to actually have orcs there in that round, and we actually see double orc setup coming out now. USA will force into this round.
Trying to see what they can do with these pistols here. They do have that AWP over on Sick and the M4 on Desi, but this is going to be hard for them to actually put this one out. Guatemala if they don't make the same mistakes they did last time, they should be able to just batter their way through this round, and they're doing a good job actually. 2 initial frags come out, Whitmer and Desi taken down. Relic's also going to follow the same fate, very unfortunate for him, and Automatic on this close angle here, trying to see what he can actually find. Sick does get an opener, he's got that AWP in his hands, but the fire back comes in, Zero lands the shot onto him, and it does all ride on Automatic. A 1 versus 4 with just the CZ and armor. He's going to be lucky if he can even find a frag here.
Yeah, he should be able to pick one up. Zero does take him down, and USA need to be really careful. I mean, they're getting too arrogant, and the exact same has happened on Dust2. When they got a bit serious, they won basically every single round. I mean, 4-1 down now, and on the CT side as well, I mean, Relic's the opposite to what he was on Dust2. He was on 31 frags, and now he hasn't even got 1 frag so far, so Guatemala playing this perfectly. They know that USA are getting impatient, and they're picking them off quite comfortably. These rounds haven't really been close that they've won as well.
No, it's true. It's been whitewashes when they've actually been able to pick up the round. And it's been close rounds they've actually lost. So definitely Guatemala looking stronger right now. Their T side, very good. A whole lot better than what we saw against them from against Canada. Quite fantastic to watch here if they can keep this up as well. Stalker going to come with that frag on towards Whitmer. Sick actually going to go down as well. They clear that close angle. Nice play from Stalker as he's able to actually best Relics. He had the drop on him. He had the advantage. Didn't work out with a flick actually coming out. And Automatic and Desi, they're not in a great spot themselves.
I mean, this definitely should be another round here for Guatemala. Need to keep this going. I mean, at this pace now, I think they'll be looking for 9 rounds, 8 to 9 rounds. They'll be quite happy with that. I mean, USA, this is definitely unexpected. We thought they would completely whitewash them here. On their map choice as well, as Desi does take down 2
What is
people.
this angle?
Yeah, I don't think they know. They still don't have a clue where he is. It's a cool little position actually. He's actually picked up three frags without even getting hit, so Guatemala definitely don't have a clue that he's actually sat here basically for the whole round.
Yeah, he literally hasn't moved. He's just sort of been sitting here. They didn't see him at all. That's quite funny. What an interesting little angle. I don't think I've seen that.
No, I've never seen that. It's pretty cool. But now I'm imagining that USA are gonna. He actually gets an AWP as well, Desi. So great round for him. 3 kills and an AWP. But we're probably gonna see USA get a bit more serious now. They don't want to go to a third map. They want to just finish things off here now. 5-1 down. Guatemala just looking to try and keep this momentum now. They're in a great position so far. Definitely unexpected.
Yeah, Guatemala. They're in a good spot. They basically, they can call the shots from here. They just need to try and keep this going as USA as well. No utility ready to play with. They've only got 2 smokes. One of them going to be already used towards main. So if they can just wait it out a little bit, try and find that initial pick, waste the utility on USA, this round could be very easy for Guatemala.
Yeah, but as you see, USA playing with setups now, not just running around, playing properly here. They want to get this round and get the momentum going for their side. As Stalker actually gets out middle here, Relics needs to be careful, but Sick will have called that he's there. Might be able to take him down as well. He does actually take him down, as Relics as well joins him there. Great middle hold there, picking off the first 2 members here of the Guatemala side.
Now, holding these angles. Seeing if these pushes are going to come in, waiting to see the faces. No one actually going to run out just yet. The flashbangs do go over. As they hold their ground, they are able to get that initial frag off on towards Malbs. Now they need to try and respond. Juicy headshot actually comes out to absolutely obliterate Desi, but unfortunately for them, the fire back from Automatic and Sick proves too strong.
Yeah, easy round there for USA, getting back on track there now. And it's disappointing to see Whitmer here on 0 for 6. I mean, he didn't actually have the greatest of games on Dust2 as well. I think he ended up on negative score, even though they won the map. That's the most important thing. I'm just on about individually. He's been playing pretty poorly. I mean, he was the offer for complexity, but I think Surreal now has actually been put into that role. So, like, I don't really know too much about him. I don't really see the hype in him. To being honest with you, I haven't seen much. As he does actually get his first frag of the round. The boost there from Guatemala, but yeah, I don't really see the hype of Whitmer. I mean, he'll more than likely, when USA should win, we probably won't see him in the final lineup tomorrow, because I don't think he's like in the strongest 5, that's for sure, in this USA side.
Yeah, unfortunately, really hasn't been showing us too much of his individual pizzazz right now. Hopefully, he's able to step it up a little bit throughout this game. Obviously, Guatemala as well looking dominant, so everyone needs to actually kind of step right now. As they could actually let this one slip away to Guatemala if they keep playing like this.
Yeah, definitely agree with you. But man advantage here for USA now, and Guatemala, they seem to be very boxed in here. They're very scared to even go into A main as Whitmer actually gets his second frag of the round. Maybe he's heard my calls here and he stepped it up already, getting these first two frags without even getting any damage. As you see, Guatemala maybe gonna try and hit A here now.
This is going to be automatic. Man, to actually try and hold them back. They're waiting for that smoke to dissipate. They have utility to work with as well. And then they're going to burst out on towards that site. Cruzo, he has the AWP. You imagine he'll probably try and find that initial pick off the back of the utility as well. Can he actually get anything? Nice headshot comes out on towards Desi. They can get on the site. They need to kill automatic. He's going to be the only thing trying to hold them back. And time is not of the favour right now as it's just slowly ticking down. They can't actually overwhelm him. That bomb trapped by door. Fruits are going to go for the save.
Yeah, hasn't got really much of a choice there. Second round in a row on the board for USA. Starting again to pick things up now. Put it up a gear now because they know they're by far the better team. Should be able to get 9 to 10 rounds quite comfortably if they just play a bit more serious and not so impatient.
They're going to go for this push on towards the B-bomb site, but can they actually find anything here? Or are they going to be shut down? The flashes coming in, they begin to push their way and getting absolutely overwhelmed right now. Everyone just battering them down. Sick coming in from the rear as well. Easy 2K spray down to pick them both off. Cruzo, he has the only weapon for his side. He's the only member left standing as well. We'll find that initial frag. Getting overwhelmed a little bit here as they start to push towards him. Headshot comes out from Desi. And they're one round away now from equalising at 5-5.
Yeah, nice round there for USA. Third round on the board. Breaking the money of Guatemala, as you see, not the greatest of money whatsoever. Double ult setup seems to be doing alright as well. As you see Whitmer now finding MP9. He knows exactly what the game is for Guatemala. They haven't got much money, won't have any much utility.
Zero. Struggling to find anything with that Deagle. Whitmer spraying down with the MP9. They're going to try and keep this going though. Sick coming in with that frag off on towards Cruzo. Is able to rip through him with that M4. Flashbang goes in for Sick and peeks in towards main. Nice little frag there going over. And this is Guatemala, unfortunately not being able to do anything into this. Obviously just basically on a bit of an eco. There will be 5-5 on the score.
Yeah, it should be a comfortable round here for USA. Whitmer getting 2 with that MP9 to get a bit aggressive. But Bomb actually gets to get back. That's probably the best situation that Mavs could have been in. If he gets 4 kills, it could be even more better for him. But no, does actually headshot automatic. But yeah, bomb down in a 1v5. I mean, normally pretty impossible to actually achieve that, and he does get it down to that. Just that extra 800 now will be able to get that full utility, maybe a double up setup if they want to on this T side.
Obviously every little is going to help, so they will go for this buy up now, see what they actually want to try and go for. The AK coming in on Mabs, a lot of utility across the board there, and the AWP on 0 as well.
And now at this stage, I think Guatemala, they should be able to get 2 out of the last 5 rounds to actually have a good T half. I mean, you never know on T side. USA could struggle quite a bit. Guatemala could just hold it down if they get the pistol. So 2 of the last 5 rounds is what they'll be aiming for. I think USA will be aiming for all 5. Definitely, they want 10-5. They want to get this done and over with and get into that finals. We see automatic on that A site actually done. Get that opening frag there. So good start for USA once again.
Frag's going to come in. Desi, as he's able to overpower Cruzo there, spamming into him with that M4. 0 finding that frag on towards automatic as well. Nice little shot comes out. So it is going to be a 4 versus 3. Guatemala potentially could find anything else here. They might actually have a bit of breathing room and create some space to try and take control of that bomb site, but it's going to be very hard. Relics as well going to arrive on the scene. Try and hold them back with that AWP. There's that initial frag coming out there from Stalker as well, on towards Sick. Desi trying to fire back. Takes down Malbs, he's on the site in this close angle as well. Should be able to best out Stalker here, just goes for the pre-fire. Desi, very simple stuff, just going to be able to go for the 4K in that round. USA take the lead now.
Yeah, USA. First time they've actually taken this lead in this half, they're really starting to... They've definitely switched momentum after Guatemala going up 5-1. But USA were getting a bit overconfident, I feel that was the reason why. But it was good play as well from Guatemala, don't take it away from them. They've really put up a good fight in both of these matches, even though the scoreline says 16-6 in the first map. I really felt like Guatemala actually put up a decent fight on there. It's been great to see so far.
Yeah, they had a good little stint, especially like that's what's happened here once again as well. You know, they have these little stints of a flurry of rounds and then it will sort of fall short. But Guatemala, 5 rounds on the board already, seeing if they can actually achieve anything else. They are actually going to be able to find 2 frags here. They have the manpower advantage as they make their way towards that B-bomb site. Whitman's there, and he's going to start to tear that away from just clawing it off bit by bit.
This 2v2 situation is both Guatemala players do come in. Nice headshot there by Whitmer, and vice versa as well. Stalker onto Whitmer. 1v1 situation here now. Automatic bomb gets put down here. Stalker, can he get this for his team and put it back to level pegging here? As Automatic coming through the vents here. Stalker is actually in a pretty good position if he realises he's in the vent. I don't think he is. His back is turned to Automatic. Oh my god, they didn't even see each other. Now they realise exactly what's going on. Automatic, nice headshot there on the Stalker. That was getting a bit awkward there for a second for both players. But the round will be picked up there for USA's. Automatic does convert that 1v1 clutch. 7-5 is the scoreline.
Now the buyers coming in. They are going to go for these AKs once again. It just depends if they're going to get anything really out here. You know, USA, right now, they've had a bit of a return to form, and the only worry factor is if they go on to actually link this up with just a 10-5 and then win out fairly quickly on their T-half. Guatemala, they've got a little bit of fight left in them, but it just looks like they've started to slow down a bit. They need to bounce back very soon.
Yeah, they do. I mean, like I was saying, just in the last 2 rounds ago, they need to get 2 of the last 5 rounds, so 2 of the last 3 rounds now is the aim for them. I feel 7 rounds would be great for them.
Oh, Sick going to come with one on towards Crusoe. See him start through position as well. They're going to grab that bomb, head their way towards the A-bomb site. There's a little bit of conflict unfolding there as they try and hold their angles. Automatic in that elevated spot with the AWP in hand. That's the backup of Sick as well.
Yeah, all 4 members that are alive now, and he's actually sneaked out here to forklift. This could be a huge play here. Oh, that was unfortunate. Oh, Automatic gets that kill. 3v5. Guatemala stuck in the same lane now. Look how many players of USA are here now as Relics takes down Malbs. Sick takes down 1 as well. Relics with his second. Sick with 2 once again. 8th round for the USA side. It's unfortunate as well for Guatemala because they've actually got some like decent ideas on Cash. You can really tell that they're playing.
Yeah.
I actually think they're playing quite a bit better on Cash than they have on Dust2. I mean, even though they had that good start, they just didn't seem to have many ideas when the stuff they had was not working. But they seem to have quite a few ideas up their sleeve and trying to catch USA off guard. But unfortunately, hasn't been enough here as Desi on the attack here from Guatemala. Takes down 2, takes down 3, all headshots coming across here. Relics takes down 2, Desi with 3. Comfortable, clean round here for USA.
Buyers as well here. You can see him back out. They have the AWP on Crusoe, and we know he can be very damaging with it. But it's looking like it's getting a little bit too late into this, really. I mean, if they can get a 9-6, it helps, but it's still not going to be too much. USA as well, I doubt they're going to allow them to be able to actually do that. I imagine this is just going to be USA closing it out fairly quickly here into this final round of the half.
Yeah, coming out here now. Desi getting taken down, but a quick refrag there by Whitmer to put that 1-man advantage here for USA. And Automatic needs to be a bit careful here now. He doesn't get taken down there by the door by Malbs. Shuts that door though, and shuts Malbs out.
going to find that frag as well on towards 6. Do take him down 0. The backup of his teammates trying to see what they can actually find. They're taking relics with a little spray down coming out of that AK. Mobs as well with a backstab. This could be fantastic. He's able to land the frag. We'll take down automatic. And it all rides on Whitmer. 1 versus 3. Is this going to be the round where he actually proves himself step up massively here? Because he needs to do so unless he doesn't want this to go to a 9-6 scoreline at the half.
Yeah, and 9-6 is the scoreline. Not that. That's pretty good. They'll take that. 60 rounds. I mean, if they win that pistol, man, and get them 2 follow-up rounds, if USA do force spy, which they probably would if they lose this pistol round, that'll make it 9-9 going into the first gun round. So that'll definitely be a game on. So, I mean, USA, if they take the pistol, it's more than likely going to be 12-6. So it's literally could go either way. We could have a really close game going into that first gun round, or it could be a 6-round advantage. So it's so huge, this pistol round, I feel, for both sides.
Yeah, this is going to be quite an important one, obviously, as well. Guatemala, if they get this, they might actually be able to start to bring themselves back into a respectable spot. But if USA take this, this is where they're going to start to dominate and close out the game. Pushing in as well, they actually do find those initial 2 frags, and unfortunately they even get the third as they take down Stalker. Relics, a bit of a return to form for him all of a sudden as he bounces back into what we wanted to see in that first half.
Yeah, he's literally the pistol god, man. I mean, he got an ace on T-side, Dust2, gets a 4-man on T-side Cash. I mean, he should just stick to pistols, man. I mean, he's only on 10 frags and 4 of them are coming that pistol around, so great work by him. Slowly getting USA to that finishing line. 10-6 is the scoreline. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we see USA take every round here, because just aggression, I feel like, no matter what Guatemala do on their CT side, I feel like just the individual power and aim is going to take USA across that finishing line comfortably.
Whitmer does take down 0. He was gliding around there. Cruxo will be able to fire back with that 5-7. Does actually take him down. Finds that headshot as well. Good stuff coming out from Dust here. And Guatemala just getting dismantled, really. Just nothing they can bring to the table here. USA going to go on to win this round and get themselves 11 rounds on the board. I mean, this is the thing. It's going to be so hard for Guatemala because basically it's going to be 12-6, you'd imagine. And it just depends if Guatemala have the fight left in them to claw their way back.
Yeah, that is definitely the question. The underdogs 11-6 down here. USA 5 rounds away from getting into that best of 5 grand final tomorrow night, where they'll be facing the winner of USA and Mexico, which will be coming up next. Straight, basically an hour and 45 minutes from now will be USA game. But onto this, Guatemala force still on Tornico here. Sick gets that opening kill, and it's just that individual talent, like they're just able to just rush straight out and get them kills. Even though Guatemala are on an eco, I feel like even if they had an M-Force, they wouldn't even have a chance there.
The Malbs there in a 1 versus 5. I mean, he's not going to get anything really. It's just a matter of time before he goes down. And now this is the situation you didn't really want to be in. Get here, 12-6, vastly outnumbered. USA, they've been looking on point. Things as well, they built up the economy off the back of those rounds. Now you're stuck with what you can squeeze out on a buy. You know, if you lose this round, you're basically losing the follow-up as well. So that's going to be 14th round on the boards for USA. And even if they start to beat them, they need to actually try and keep that going consistently because they have so much money to play with on that side of USA. It's just a lose-lose situation to be in for Guatemala right now.
Yeah, Sick does get a headshot, but it's not good enough. He connects that headshot onto Stalker, just left on 13 HP, but mid-control heavily in favour of USA already in this round. Desi wins that, just the individual battles are getting won comfortably here by USA. 3 frags already here. As Desi, a 6, pardon me, goes through the vent, gets a beautiful headshot onto 0 before being traded there by Malbs, but Malbs is in a 1v4 situation. Hasn't got any. Should be able to win this duel, does do. 4th round in a row on T-side, 13-6. Guatemala, their money in tatters here, Jackie. 3 rounds now away from being eliminated here in this semi-final.
Yeah, not really the best spot to be in. I mean, USA. We always thought, you know, they were going to close this out, and Guatemala, they're so shy to potentially actually being able to stop them, but it's that horrific spot, right? You lose that first fullback, you get forced back into the eco, USA already on 14 rounds at that point. It's basically just a matter of time until they shut out this game completely and we go on to our next semi, and it's not fantastic for Guatemala. They've definitely proved themselves, though. We've seen some great moments coming out from all their players. There's left with just 3 men left standing now on that side, up against 5 of USA. They're armed to the teeth. Very good in what they actually have in their back pocket to try and fight with. Relic's going to come in with 1 frag there. Wants to try and link it up onto the other player as well. Takes down 0. Malbs does try and fight back a little bit. Has the AK-47 in hand, but it's going to be so hard for him to achieve much more.
Yeah. 2 frags altogether there for Malbs. Not too bad, but USA picking up their 5th in a row. I mean, I don't think it's Guatemala playing bad at all. It's just they're not able to handle this fast aggression from USA. No matter what they try, they've tried their hearts out. They've tried everything, but USA, just this default puggy kind of aim style is really working out for them so far in this T side.
Yeah, it's just been simple stuff for them, man. They've just been able to just batter their way through very easily.
We see the same strat coming out here as the first go around, just this mid aggression here, easily being able to take this middle control, as we see automatic getting out that A. With Bugatti coming through Z there and getting that kill onto Cruzo.
Thing as well. That's that match point round now picked up, and it just goes on if they can get this final round shut game out here with a 16-6 scoreline. As they're just in so much of a better spot. Guatemala just left with a few measly famises at the best. You know, it's not a huge situation to be in for them. This probably should be that 2-0 round right here.
Yeah, it's looking like the end here for Guatemala. I mean, USA, it's been such a quick half for them. I mean, I'm not surprised that, I was saying at the start of the half, I wouldn't be surprised if USA just run away with this and not let Guatemala even get around, and it's looking that way as sick. Again, taking that middle there by storm as they actually bring the bomb towards A. But Guatemala getting 2 kills here, make it 3v3 situation.
Trying to make it better for themselves, but with just these final 2 CTs trying to fight back, it's looking a little bit shaky. They're actually going to go down as well. It all falls now onto the man himself, Malbs, in a 1 versus 2. Looking around, a little bit panicked right now, trying to spot out any of those Ts, unaware of their positioning. They slowly can try and find him, and Relics in that elevated angle, very easy for him to run that headshot, take him down, and that's going to close the game out 16-6.
Yeah, 16-6 on both maps, and that's USA going into the grand final there. They'll be meeting the winner of Mexico and Canada, who will be playing up next in about 1 hour and 40 minutes, guys. So, Zaki, thoughts on them 2 maps? Comfortable in the end, obviously?
Yeah, I mean, more so it was just if USA were just trying to play that more sort of, you know, just let's just get the game over with sort of style of CS, just charging in with no respect. That's when they actually lost a few rounds, so did try to dial it back a little bit. Guatemala, definitely a formidable opponent in some ways. Need a lot of work, but we saw some good moments of individual skill, so definitely a good representation of the side.
Yeah, definitely, watch. That'll do for the first semi-final, of course. We'll be handing it over to the analysts, and we'll be back in about 1 hour and 40 minutes for the second semi-final. But guys, take it away there with your thoughts and ideas on what happened there in that first semi-final.
Well, the first semi-final is over since USA took the second map with a result of 16-6. Well, the same as it was in the first map. And let's break off what happened here. It was another secure game by USA. Yeah. Yeah,
and another good start for Guatemala. They won the pistol run, won the next one, then lost the third one. They allowed Desi just to run in the middle of 3 of them with that deagle, get a double kill, and then defuse the bomb. And at that point, I thought Guatemala was going to crumble, but then they win the next round, and they break the economy of USA, get a couple of more rounds, but the same story as on Dust2. Yeah. I mean, USA, they start off slow, but they just pick up the pace, bring it up a notch, and win the map 16-6. And congrats to them. They're our first finalists.
Yeah. Even though USA wasn't playing in their best lineup, but it was quite enough for Guatemala today?
Yeah, I mean, Guatemala had a really good start on both of those maps, on Dust2 as well as on Cash. But I think they maybe they played with fear against USA. Like they made some mistakes they shouldn't make against they didn't make those mistakes against El Salvador last night. So I think that there's a little bit of fear actually, and
Pressure.
pressure, respect towards the players, and maybe that's why they made those mistakes. Even though USA really great play, Relics as well. I think he's probably the man of the match here, dropping 18 frags now, and the previous map 32 or 31.
31,
So
I think. Yeah.
yeah, great performance overall for him in this matchup.
Yeah. Dusan, your comment about the semi-final match.
Yeah, one-sided matchup, as we predicted, 16-6, 16-6. Guatemala tried to do something. They started off strong in both maps, but it just wasn't enough going forwards. When USA got it going, and they closed both maps convincingly. They just needed a little running start, and that's it. And I think at the beginning of both maps, they didn't really think they needed their 100% to win the map. And then they realized, oh, we need to start fragging, and they started fragging, and that's basically it. Yeah.
Yes, Switch.
Relics, especially like Rama said, I mean, having 31 and then 18, doing great things for USA. But I definitely think that against Canada, they need to bring up their A game and A lineup, because
I mean, against who?
well, possibly Canada.
We
sorry.
don't know that yet.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Because we saw it on Cash. Whitmer, I think 7 or 8 rounds into the game, he had 0 frags, and if that could be the case in the grand finals, I think they need like Hiko Elige back in the squad.
And just imagine if they come in grand final with their best lineup, we might not see any of these players that play today. I mean, honestly, they have a really good lineup if they come with their full force in the finals.
Well, I would leave
Relics.
Relics.
Maybe Relics, but yeah.
Okay, well, the first semi-final match is definitely over. USA versus Guatemala, 2-0, 16-6, and 16-6. So USA is the first finalist in the NA qualifier, trying to secure that one slot that will lead them to Belgrade, Serbia, and the LAN finals, which will have 8 teams in total. The second semi-final match will be between Canada and Mexico, and it will start in about an hour and a half. So you can, relax a little bit, have a snack, have a drink, and then come back. We'll be right here. So see you soon.